Well, hello, beautifuls and beloveds. This is Noelle Rose Anderson hyphen Kale. I am raw, real, and uncensored. Like, what the hell? Why'd you put that up there? I just realized my camera crew are stuffed animal lobsters. It's hilarious. Okay, so I'm the Dance Warrior, and I not only dance and encourage you in the arts, but I also like to open my big mouth and rat on people when they treat me or other people like pieces of crap. So anyway, hi. I get more and more sarcastic and facetious as time goes on, because you know what, I'm really getting a little tired of this bullshit happening. So what have I got to say to you today? You know, normally I started encouraging my dance teacher. That was my thrust, right? I wanted to say, hey, well, if this happened to you like I think it did, you know, hey, you can survive and overcome it. Hold on, I'm trying to... Boy, wouldn't you love to know what the set is. And I, you know, wanted to encourage everybody else too. What started as a 4-minute and 1-second dance turned into me doing vlogs, videos, writing more. But I was always doing this kind of stuff anyway beforehand. It didn't just start with ministering or trying to minister to my teacher. And, you know, one thing led to another. Praise God, right? What the hell? Okay, so I hope this finds you guys well, beautifuls and beloveds. I want to encourage you today that even if you are up against the biggest possible enemy that you can imagine, like the biggest foe, like, well, you know, just look at my other videos and you will figure it out. I am up against, and my family and my company and my board are up against pretty big enemies, and we did nothing to these human beings. They are just disgusting, evil pieces of shit. Oh, I don't know what else to say about them. Do you?
Bad guys are bad.
Bad guys are bad, yes. Well, this goes below that. I have not yet come up with a word or a term, and by the time I go bring this completely public and to court and to the Senate, I promise you, I will come up with a perfect term for them. There is no curse word, swear word, derogatory, anything that describes this cesspool of human beings. They are destructive, they are mentally ill, they have very bad agendas, they think that they are supreme, they're spoiled brats even, they're disgusting. I really, I have the feeling inside, and if I can find that word, maybe there is no word, but God calls them vile, and God pretty much sends them to hell. Actually, I guess they send themselves to hell, because if they don't repent and change their ways, you know, and accept Jesus into their hearts, they, you know, bye-bye. Nothing I can do about it. I've been here preaching, even reaching out to my enemies, saying, hey, you know, get on our ship because yours is sinking. Ooh, I love that gesture. Nice dance movement, don't you think? So anyway, you know, so I want to encourage you, if you have a cesspool to deal with like we are dealing with, don't let that discourage you. Oh my God, do not let it discourage you, because you can win. We're not at the point of having won, but we're winning. How does little old me, petite little old me with absolutely really no money, and you know, how does she do it? How do I do it? Like if I was standing outside looking at me, how does she do it? Really, it's by the grace of God, which nobody can influence or take away. They can mimic and pretend, oh, I've got stories. These people injected things into my life in physical manifestation, to where they were painting graffiti on the back of bus stop seats. certain words and things and clues left that mean something very significant to me, trying to bait me to make a certain decision in life or with relationships or something like that. And sometimes it worked, and I'm like, this isn't God. Something's weird. And my son's like, oh my God, we're being eavesdropped upon. Unwarranted surveillance. Do you understand that term? So yes, and we figured out a lot of access points, and anyway, so yeah, a lot of fun's being had over here, let's just say that. So I want you guys to just know and understand, really, if I can not only go through this and survive physically and thrive and kick their asses in a legal sense, you know, you can do it too. And I'm not preaching to the bad guys here. If you're a bad guy, you know what, just go away. Don't even listen to this, you know, because this is not meant for you. And I struggle in my heart with hatred towards you. Yes. And these are white people mostly. You know, so let's just turn that around a little bit there. And there's just been a lot of, you know, this racial unrest, and granted, the stuff that has happened to these people, oh, it makes me mad. It makes my blood boil, and I'm doing what I can. So I love you guys. And, you know, I have African heritage in my blood, in my family. So, you know, don't go there with me. Just don't. I love it. I keep saying that I'm a human rainbow because I have all of these different cultures and societies and faiths and in my blood. Proven, test, you know. Found out I was Greek all these years. I didn't know I was Greek. Cool beans. One more to add. Croatian. I'm Croatian. What else? Balkan. I don't know what that is exactly. I gotta look that up. But I think it's, you know, a whole bunch of conglomeration of little countries that form an area. So I have all of that too. I love it. I love interracial everything. I think it's beautiful. And there's something to be said too about the beauty of keeping a race pure too. But, you know, it's like, just go with it, people. You know, it's not going to happen. And I am very concerned, and I fear that this group is trying to do some kind of weeding out, in a sense, and I don't like it. And I think that, you know, people have a right to marry and have babies with whoever they want. You know, Jesus, when he came, he pretty much gave everybody the blessing. Just go. And God said, go forth and procreate and love on each other. Oh my gosh, such disgusting things. I mean, look at Cain, Abel, same family. Yeah, people are horrendous. God knew we were horrendous and left to ourselves, so there you go. I am here trying to tell you that we can turn this around. I'm turning it around. I am warring and battling on your behalf, my family who's alive, my family who's dead, their memory, everything. Because I don't want to give up. If I give up, I don't think you guys understand what we have to lose. You know, you're hearing all this stuff in the news. That's not the complete story. Look at my videos. And those of you who know me and I've talked with you, okay, beloved, you know, there's so much more. And I'm not saying like I'm God's gift to the earth and I ain't no martyr either. Don't even go there with me. God has not called me to do that. And these evil people are trying to put these hint drops, physical things in my life, trying to make me think that. I'm like, no, you are actually trying to play God. You are in sin for doing so, and God has a special place for you for doing that. You guys are in trouble. Evil, evil, evil people. Oh my gosh. Ugh. The Bible says sometimes your heart and your spirit just groans from inside because it does not know how to express the right word to say what you are feeling, and this would be one of those times. So I don't know, these people are in big trouble. So even after all this I'm going through, I'm still standing, I'm still here, I'm still dancing after 2 major car accidents and everything like that. We have some pictures that we're gonna post. Haven't performed, but you know, hell. Let's see. And the car accidents, we had 4 people in our family die, one after the other, and yeah, there was a lot of shit going on. And then the whole thing with Diablo in the space, double booking our date, otherwise we would have had that, and that's not over. And then you have this COVID thing, and we were doing our festivals best we could and carrying it on, and yeah. So we're not giving up. And we found a way to get rid of all monetary overhead for our company. Woohoo! We won. So you evil assholes who are trying to do all this shit to us, I don't regret flipping you the bird. So yeah, we did it. So now we don't even need money. How did we figure that out? Well, I'm not going to tell you. It'll be in my next book once all the evil people who did all this shit to us, they're in jail. That's all. And we will nicely line it up and stack everything appropriately, provide all the evidence, all this. That's it. I am so done with these people. Anyway. I didn't reveal any names or any institutions, but I have a feeling that you guys know who you are. Shame on you. Okay, so really, beautifuls and beloveds, if I can withstand that, there's no excuse for you. And I don't mean it in a mean way. I mean it in an encouraging way. If I can sustain physical torture, oh yes, sexual abuse, my character being torn at and almost completely destroyed, if it wasn't for certain documents and stuff like that, but we'd fix that too. Just keep going on, you know, they're trying to destroy my company. Look at all the plagiarism, look at all the copyright violations. Oh my God. If I can last through all of this, we lost our home, everything. You out there, hello, you, yes, you, beautiful you can survive too. Pick up the pieces, put them together, maybe make another picture. Hey, I'm not going to stop dancing. I'm not going to disband my company. I'm not going to listen to these evil they're starting to use people around me. Yeah, let's call them out right now. I have brothers. Yeah, my brothers are really sweet and they'll do anything for me. Even they are susceptible to this. You know, the Jedi mind fuck. Do you know what that is? Well, we finally figured out what it is. It's influence. Do you know how to influence somebody? You repeat something like 3 times to them and you look at them. There's something going on in your eyes. It's very sinister and satanic, actually. I think a lot of these people are under the influence of the devil, to tell you the truth. And they're just wicked. They don't even need Satan. That's how bad they are. And they manipulate people. Power of suggestion, people. It's an old, tried, true type thing. And they listen to our conversation via means of unwarranted surveillance. They take those words that we say. They have third parties mention them to, like, my brothers or somebody, a friend of mine or ours or a board member, and then those words are being said by those people. So let's just say, oh, don't eat apple. No, you should eat apples, actually. I'm just making something up and I don't know what to say, so it's off the cuff here. Don't eat apples because they have worms in them. Okay, so then they are listening, recording this. They, right? I don't know who they are. We're going to find out. And they distribute it to their third-party pawns who act as couriers in a way. And they are planted in places of frequency. They could be professionals. They could be church attendees. They could be people just walking down the street that like to walk down the street in that place every day, walking their dog. Anyway, they start conversations and they start working into your inner circle. and they start speaking to those people in your inner circle. And once they have gained enough trust or enough footing in that person's life that is in your inner circle, then they can drop hints like, don't eat apples, they have worms in it. Maybe I really like to eat apples, right? And then my brother, who was influenced by a third party because they said it to them 3 times, and it doesn't necessarily have to come from the same third party person. It could be 3 different people. It's more effective with the same person though. And then that now becomes embedded in my brother's head, and my brother says to me the words that I said, right?
Yep.
Did we nail that one?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And if you take any kind of mind-altering medications for a condition, a legitimate condition, you are more susceptible. At least that's what we found. This is why I don't like taking medications. It's like, just stop. You know, there's something, I don't know, there's something wrong here. So we ditched medications, and it's like, wow, okay, good. I would rather have my pain. So I decided after the car accidents, I will just manage my pain with natural remedies, exercising, stretching, yoga, dancing. Screw this medication stuff. Now, check with your doctor. I'm not telling you to do what I'm doing. I'm just telling you what I did, so I don't want to hear it. But, you know, I can suggest, and I could say, you know what, look out. So my beautiful beloved over here, who is a pharmacy technician who knows how to compound, we know how to test medications to see what is exactly in this stuff, right? And if there's something we don't like in them, it's like, bye, toilet bowl, hello, dump. I am done. We were able to do so much. We have a board member that took down her blood pressure rate by walking, forcing herself to go up and down a hill, right? Do it slowly. Again, talk to your doctor and check, but she didn't even talk to her doctor. She just said, screw it. But I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you what she did. And she lowered her blood pressure, and she no longer has to take medication. So a lot of people are savvy to this and what I'm saying. I'm not the first one to figure out some things, but I am the first one to figure out a lot of this influence stuff. So check your inner circles. And if you start hearing people saying this stuff, put that wall up. Be a strong-minded person and say, no. Now, sometimes you do have to consider what other people are saying. But we had a police officer, no joke, on recording, try to influence my husband to disparage my character, using my own husband. So we wrote to the president, President Trump, hi, and we notified him of all this that has been going on. I'm not afraid of these people. Look what the hell they're doing in my life. So, if I can overcome this, squash them like the little fucking ants that they are, don't forget, we the people outnumber these SOBs. Hey, you can do it too. Just don't give up. Now, I want all of you to be very aware of something. All these people that are supposed to be watchdogs to make sure like shit like this doesn't happen to the American public or even our world, we have to consider that maybe they need to be fired, because I don't think they're doing their job. We need to say, hey, look, who put you in here? And why? And are you doing your job, or are you only addressing those things you want to address? Or are you making up things to address so it looks like you're doing your job, but you're not even addressing the real shit that's going on? President Trump, you need to investigate all your watchdogs. All the people that are in charge of whistleblowing things, all your people, and they might not even be your people. These people, okay? I have a whole list of names of people that we contacted, and they're like, and I'm like, can you say bye-bye? Yeah, that's how bad it is. That is how infiltrated, that is how corrupt all of this is. So, I just wanted to bring you that little encouragement. All of this garbage that I have endured. Come on now. With no money. No money. You know? that says I'm smarter, more talented, more intuitive, what do you call that? Inventive. Yeah. You know how hard it is to do things without money? It's almost impossible. Almost impossible, but not. So anyway, be encouraged. Now I'm gonna go on and make another video or two because I am on a roll today. So much peace and blessings. Take care of yourselves. Do what you feel that you need to do to take care of your health. And question everything. Do not just fall for things because it's being stuffed in your face and shoved in your eyes and your browser and stuff like that. Do your own research like we did. Really, and don't just roll over and say, oh, okay, this is what I'm being told, it must be right. Really, investigate it, compare things. There's more, and I'll tell you more. So bye-bye. Love you guys. Oh, can you turn this off for me? Thank you, beautiful. And restart another one. We love doing these.